All right, guys, it is time. We are back. Wednesday Night Fights continues, episode 1 in 2021. Street Fighter Alpha 2 time. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I'm here back again. And it's only fitting that both of us are commentating this game. If you guys are just watching the stream right now, let's welcome my main man, John Choi. John, welcome back. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, a whole 5 minutes.
Whole
Good
five
to be
minutes,
back.
baby. Oh, dude. So Alpha Two, dude. Like, for you guys that are brand new to the game or not, John and I played in the grand finals of the first biggest Alpha Two tournament, internet based. Oh, let me back this up. So the tournament was called B3, and it was ran by the founders of Evo, Tom and Tony Cannon, and they took it upon themselves to have an internet gathering of competitors, because there was just too much smack talking everywhere, and players from certain regions are saying they're better and all that stuff. So this was a really good kickoff to a more national presence in competition. And Alpha Two was, one of the newer, I guess, old school games that made that mark into the start of majors. So you know, it was a clash of NorCal versus SoCal, and honestly, if John probably should have won it because he adapted really well, and I had to pull something out of my ass to win. But just because I knew a couple of things, a couple STFNs, I was able to pull it off. But um, just paying my respects. Without John, I wouldn't have been here today with um, you know, playing as hard as he pushed me throughout these years. So glad to have you, John. And you know what? I'm gonna have you kick off the top 8 for Street Fighter Alpha 2.
All right, so we have OCX Ryder. He's actually a very old school player. Lives very close to Alex, actually, and he's been around since the B3 days. I think a lot of people think he might be a new player, but he's been around for a very long time. Very proficient with a lot of different characters. I believe typically he opts for Rolento or Charlie, but he has at least 5 or 6 characters at his command. So we'll see who he pulls out. Bunny Conda is an excellent guy player. He is very proficient with the rushdown, so you'll see a lot of explosive action. Very good with the anti-air customs. And then we move on to Veritas. He's a very strong Chun-Li player. He's a little different from most Chun-Li's, very methodical, saves his customs, makes sure he lands it. So if you do land it, watch your life melt away. And the Volcanic Akuma, even though it says Akuma, I think he opts for Ken mostly, but he's pretty proficient with a lot of the shoulder characters. And then we move on to Sprite Mix, who is another Chun player, and he's more of a kind of a classic style of Chun, so you could expect to see a lot of usage of our strong normals. And then Slamtown is the one and only Birdie player. Historically, we thought Birdie was a pretty weak character, and I think even still he's considered a little bit low tier, but Slamtown will show you the power of his custom. And when you want to see life melt away, he will show you exactly what that means. So keep an eye out for that explosiveness. And then Vodka Golbowski, very, very good name there. That's Zangief's original name was meant to be Vodka, actually. So I think he's making a play off that. So he's going to play Zangief. And then Dagger G, he's been around in Third Strike, a lot of, Street Fighter for a lot of games, playing Charlie or Nash. So you could see that as well. So that should be a classic Zengi versus kind of, Gao matchup.
Yeah, so that's a great rundown of the top 8 that we have. Uh, the favorites are gonna start up. I mean, these guys um, have been making a lot of noise. OC Ryder and Bunny Conda. But before we get into that match, we do have a matcherino for Street Fighter Alpha 2. If you type in exclamation matcherino, there is a matcherino page for it. There's also a code. If you enter WNF2021 SFA2, it's a free 50-cent donation into the prize pool. It's currently at what, $47.31. Here, let me hold on 1 second. Let me sure. Yep. Okay. So, and if you don't want to donate, that's fine. There's also other free avenues where you can donate by just subscribing to Rig on YouTube or following them on Twitter. Same with G Fuel. There's Click Quest, there's Twitter Quest, Twitch Quest, YouTube Quest. So, oh, I see Ryder already supported the tournament, adding $20.50. Rotary Love 550. I see you. Omega Supreme 989, SF2HF, Mr. Davenport, and all you guys that donated. Thank you guys so much. So, okay, let me prep the guys and let me know what you think about this upcoming match right now, dude.
Yeah, so we'll see if OCX goes with Rolento or Charlie, as I think they match up pretty well. The bliss of murder. But like I said, I've seen him play Chun-Li, Rose, Zengi, like Shodown. He's got it all. So let's see who he thinks will match up best against Bunny Konda's guy. And Bunny Konda also, I've seen him play Ryu and some other characters as well. So we might see a switch if his guy doesn't work out. The bliss of murder.
Ooh, getting some donate or some people are subscribing.
Ecstasy of shedding another's blood.
You gotta feed Uncle Vaya's diaper fund. So
oh my goodness!
Please keep that rolling.
Oh, okay. We got Zengi versus Ryu. All right, to kick it off.
Round one. Is this Ryu? Oh, okay, it is.
Ooh. Okay, so Zangief is actually really, really good versus Shoto because his jump in with strong from a far distance, it's very deceiving. You can't just typically uppercut it. You'll uppercut with whiff. Ken has a good answer for it with standing medium kick. Ryu does not. Ryu has to use like anti-air super fireball to hit that type of jumping. And also, once Zangief has meter, you can't like whiff a medium kick or a roundhouse anywhere near him because he can countercut him and do something like this from such a far distance. Yeah.
Yeah, historically, Zangief's, his power driver is really fast, and he has an instant power driver in this game as well. And usually, you battle him by, either jumping away or keeping him at bay. Well, in this game, everybody has a custom that you could start low with the sweep, and Zangief gets that as well. So add that to his arsenal, he makes him very, very dangerous up close. You don't know whether to try to back up and get hit by the custom, or if you stand your ground, he could do a quick knee into an instant power jabber. So he's very dangerous in this game.
Oh yeah, and even to top it off, there's no throw protection for the for the second throw, so you can throw somebody back to back. So Zangief has that. If he knocks you down with like roundhouse and you stay on the ground or you quick get up, he can pile drive you again or even super you. It's so dirty.
Yeah, we saw him make quick work with Ryu, and so Bunny's going to his signature character here.
Ooh. Yo, he's going to work. Oh my goodness.
And see, this is what Zangief was opting for, right? So you try to keep him out, then he could just custom you right back for that massive damage.
Oh no, he misses anti-air custom. Yeah, after playing Ryder's Zangief as Guy, it's a damn struggle. Like you gotta play pretty perfect and anticipate the jumps and get away from him, or start your run stop pressure. Run stop pressure is actually pretty good against Zangief because Zangief doesn't have the super turbo quick reversal power drivers in this game. Ooh, damn! Just like that, 2-0.
And throughout this tournament, you're going to see a lot of custom uses, typically considered the most optimal way to do damage in this game. And then what you might notice is if you're activating a custom and they're not already blocking low, there is a block delay in this game that allows you to get a free hit. So you will see that as a very common tactic. Alex popularized that. It's known as the VICC, and it's a staple kind of tactic for this game today.
Oh yeah, we definitely seen better optimization now with that combo, especially from Guy. He has, in my opinion, probably the best punishing custom in the game. It's just it reaches almost 3/4 screen, but that's not gonna matter if he can't start if he can't get it off.
Yeah, OCX is showing his matchup knowledge. It looks like he's smothering Bunny Conda here.
Yep. Yeah, so Bunny Conda, like he needs to preemptively watch for the air approaches. Standing light kick is good. Try to meet him air to air. You know, try to hit him out the air because Guy is really fast. So he's got that jump air Bushin grab. Not the command one where he just jumps and scoops you. So you got to use all those tools preemptively. Oh, okay, he got out.
Oh,
yeah, that was sick.
If you got the power driver.
Yeah, the power driver was definitely coming. Jumping medium knees. You see, there's the punish I was talking about with Guy. It's so good.
Yeah, so that standing medium kick has so much range. It gives him punishment from almost half the screen.
Nice overhead again. Anti-air, there we go.
Yeah, and Bunny Conda, that's his specialty. Even with level 1 customs, he is very good at the anti-air customs right there.
Yeah, Bunny Conda on the board. Yeah, I can tell you that Bunny Conda definitely inspired me to revisit Guy because of some of the approaches that he's taking. I'm like, oh man, Guy can do that? So, all right, we got Rolento. Now, in my opinion, I think this is actually pretty hard for Rolento. It's because the jump elbows, it hits Rolento because he's a fat character, and kick throwing Rolento is really good too. Standing fierce pressure, run stop pressure with Guy is good, and then he can punish just like that if he tries to get to the other side from off the wall. I studied this matchup a lot. I played a lot versus Saber, and like he was struggling in some points where he thought he was home free. And here we go. Bunny Conda is doing really well versus the approaches. I tried using Rolento versus Bunny Conda, and I couldn't believe how many places he's punished me with the custom and the run stop pressure.
And Rolento has a very damaging custom. We'll see if OCX could pull it out. Right there.
Ooh! That was clean!
Yeah, he will basically do 100% if he's able to land all the hits.
Oh, okay, he went all in. Yeah. A tidbit about Street Fighter Alpha 2, if in round 2 and you're on the losing side, you get a little damage boost. So I always recommend to players, if you are not gonna kill with your meter, save it for round 3. Oh no! Oh wow, he still got it off. He OS that, huh?
Yeah, he's doing the medium kick, which actually knocks down with Guy, and then he's going into...
Oh, is he dead? No, he's still alive. Oh, he went for it.
Yes, was it that?
Yeah, he went for it. And OC Ryder takes it 3-1. Yeah,
and
I think
OCS,
it was just a
I
little...
believe, was the winner of the last big Alpha 2 tournament, so
yeah.
He's a veteran in this.
Oh, definitely. I think Bunny Conda was on his way to adapting to each of the styles. It's just he was already down a game, and he went a little too robust and trying to do like too many of the Tatsus. We should have waited out just a little bit longer and he would have got it. So, but good stuff to OC Ryder. Takes it 3-1. All right, so coming up next, we have Veritas and Volcanic Akuma. Tell me about that match, dude.
So if it looks like it's probably going to be a Chun-Li versus Ken battle. As I mentioned, Veritas, he's a little bit more, patient, and will kind of opt to use the customs when he knows it's going to land for sure, rather than, just being a little bit aggressive with it. So you see him kind of play a lot of zoning, a lot of footsie games, trying to keep Ken out, assuming Volcano is going to play Ken, and then, what you should typically see is Ken trying to charge meter to get enough to go through the fireballs with the level 3 or even for anti-air custom. So it should look like a more classic Street Fighter match versus the match we just saw right now.
Oh yeah, this is a classic match. Yep, definitely.
So if you play Street Fighter 2, then this should have a familiar feel.
Yeah, this is typically a battle of the top tiers here, where Ken can start initially dishing out the alpha counter damage to start it off. Where Chun-Li is deadly is that she can build a wall. She plays like Shodo's, got good fireball which is a quarter circle forward. It's not a charge in this game. Great anti-air, and then one of the most deadliest, powerful customs as well, with fast legs into her flash kicks. But there's much to say about
the relief.
Oh, we got another
the
subscription.
Soaring ecstasy.
Look at that! Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. But she will always be in a good spot in the tier list, just because overall she has just every tool you need.
Looks like we missed it there. Yeah, so as mentioned, she has all the tools to keep characters out, but once they get in, then she has access to her deadly custom, which requires to be very close to the opponent. But in exchange for that, you would do easily like 75, 80% if you've done it right. So no meter for Chun, so she's gonna be under pressure here until she builds some to keep Ken at bay.
Ken's got 2 meters, so he can custom combo through any fireball. Ooh, what an uppercut!
Oh, wow.
What an uppercut! Okay, he went in. You wanted to use custom now. You would have waited. Yeah, when the character has about maybe 20% life left, is probably where you should just use Ken's alpha counters. All you need to do is alpha counter a couple times, and they were dead. Because he has one of the most damaging alpha counters in the game with the tick version. Okay, there we go.
In fact, I think it is the most damaging, and has very far range, so a very good tool for Ken players.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so it's one of the strong tool sets that he has. On top of that, his fireballs are deceivingly fast too. They just pretty much, you can go toe to toe with Ryu's fireball if you're timing it right.
Yeah, and projectiles in general are very good in this game. The hitbox is deceptive, a lot bigger than it actually looks. So it's hard to jump it consistently like you would in a Street Fighter 2.
Yep.
So classic matchup here, jock in position, and Chun-Li is playing pretty much like a Shodo because she doesn't require charge for her fireball. So you see her just keeping him at bay here. So we'll see if he uses the.
And an interesting tidbit about Veritas, I believe he's only a year into the game, so yeah, it's not. He hasn't really been playing for a long time, and he just loves it, and he's been doing really, really well. Oh man, look at the throw pressure.
Ken is going nuts right now. Custom is coming out at some point. He's got his panic button.
Yep. All he has to do is alpha counter or custom through the fireball. That was his opportunity right there. Yeah, definitely alpha counter death range now. At least with 2 of them.
And if Chun-Li lands her custom, she could potentially. Oh, wow.
Nope, used it.
He got lucky there.
Oh, jump in custom?
So if Veritas lands his custom, he could take this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Uppercut. The patience.
Classic Street Fighter right there.
No, it's good that he saves a meter. Now he has level 3. now he can do like the 50-60% if he connects it pretty deep. Custom. There it is. Oh, got stuffed. Okay, but this still does pretty decent damage. Look at the damage on that. Oh, that's
that was a level 2 and through the air, so he wasted a lot of the bar trying to get it, but he still did a good, 30-40%.
Oh, good anti-air custom, and is he dead? Wow, what an answer. Yo, Volcanic Akuma. John, dude, you're killing me, bro. You need to do those. That's the only thing you don't do. You do everything else except that.
I'm trying to learn it. Yeah, so as mentioned earlier, right, the best way to use that against Chun-Li is to go through the fireball or anti-air, and that was a perfect demonstration of how powerful that tactic is right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you got to be really mindful on jumping versus fully stocked players. It's not just anti-air supers that you have to worry about. Now it's the customs. And that wasn't part of, like, we didn't really do anti-air customs back in the days. I don't think anybody did. But now they're, the modern Alpha 2 players are all optimizing to use it, so it's sick.
Yeah, that's a staple piece here. So, the basic flow of the match is Chun-Li has the upper hand at the beginning, and she's able to kind of use her fast fireballs, but then as soon as Ken gets charged, he could actually go to her fireball from far away, whereas Chun-Li can't do it to Ken, so then it shifts the tide in his favor. So
Yeah,
they're fully stocked here, so Ken should be looking to go through a fireball or do an anti-air custom to close it out, as you saw before.
Yeah, the question is he going to spend the meter at all? Yeah. Because remember, there's a damage boost. Well, he has to spend the custom for sure, but Veritas doesn't have to spend anything because he's up around. But now he can. He's in kill. He's definitely in custom kill zone now. Oh wow, he's still opting not to use it. Okay, here's the chance. Look at the damage. Dead. Look at the damage, bro.
Look at the damage.
Look at the damage. Remember, boss said Chun-Li is almost there.
So there we go.
Look
at the damage.
God. Right back at you.
That hurts.
That hurts so much. Oh, get your fingers out of here, dude.
He has no life. Wow, that was like a demonstration of her power.
Her power. Yeah, the things that I start to look for now in character strength is activation points. Meaning, does their sweep reach farther than others connecting customs? Do they have a better anti-air custom? Or do they have something like Guy, right, that can punish you from so far? And Chun-Li actually, her customs are pretty straightforward. They're not. She does have an anti-air custom, but she does have to time it a certain way, and she doesn't get the full damage, right? Ken definitely with the strong, right? Sagat has a good one. Guy has a good one. So we still got to explore, different characters with better activation points that can push them up in the tiers a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Chun-Li otherwise has all the tools, but as you mentioned, her custom requires the use of lightning legs, which requires proximity. So it is not as good for anti-air, and it is not as good for going through fireballs from far away. So those are the only drawbacks, but otherwise she has all the other tools that she needs.
Yeah, we tried it. So Ken has a damage boost now. So if just regular normals, fireballs, standard combo, it does a lot of damage. Oh, he missed that tip there. But he has no meter, so it's going to be still a little bit of a struggle. Wow, he doesn't care.
Just going in. Just got to be careful here. Oh, okay.
Ouch! That's a lot of blood, dude. Alpha counter?
Now they're going to play clean until they get some meter here. So, Street Fighter 2-esque again.
Look at that. I'm telling you, dude. Damage boost. Okay, now they're equal. They do about the same damage normally. Oh, too far. Oh, that's gonna hurt so much.
This might kill. Oh, okay.
That was an angry custom to get off me. But yeah, you got the corner advantage now. Oh, wow, strong to hit. Oh, no, uppercut. He missed the uppercut. Oh, no. Veritas ties it up. Oh, man, that's a heartbreaker. I'm telling you, you don't... There's no shortcuts in old school games. You got to do the full motion.
Yeah, no down forward, down forward.
No down forward, down forward. Oh, no.
So they're going to the last battle here. So it looks like in the neutral they're playing fairly similar. So it's all has been who's able to land the big damage custom. So let's see if we could edge it out here.
Yeah, Veritas has got a good flow going. You know, he's alpha countering. He's building that wall and inching forward. So it's very Shoto-like. Crouching strong fireball, staying that little like he's boxing, right? He's not giving Volcanic Akuma any breathing area. Oh, look at that custom. Jump in custom still does almost 50% damage.
Oh, and you got him right back.
Right back at you. Ooh.
So now he should sit tight and try to build a ball.
Yeah, he's gotta build that meter. Oh, he's in danger. Oh, uppercut. Oh yes, there it is. Oh, yeah, what? He got blown out, but he still got out of it and jabbed. The nerves. Yo, final round. Wow. Oh, that was a good jump in the custom. Look at the damage. Look at the lead.
So now Ken's gonna get his level 3 and have a chance to bring it all back.
You know, he's got to pick and choose his points. He's almost dead. Maybe about 2 more hits. What's he gonna do? 1 more hit possibly. Oh no! Oh man.
Veritas takes it.
Veritas, good games, man. Wow, that was the closest match yet in the tournament. I mean, good stuff to both players. They're both displaying optimal stuff. Either if it's the custom, the general direction of like Chun-Li, she has all the tools, she's using them, and then Ken can bulldoze you if he gets the opportunity. So, and it just came Veritas on top. He just played super solid towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, for new players, I think that's a textbook match if you ever want to learn Chun versus Ken on their top kind of tools at their disposal. So definitely keep an eye out on that on the replays through Fightcade if you can. So the next match is going to go to Sprite Mix and Slamtown. It's another Chun-Li player, and then as mentioned, Slamtown is a Birdie player. So you thought you saw some damaging customs in the previous game.
Yeah.
Wait till Birdie activates his custom. Even at level 1, it could do close to half-life. It's basically almost like, you know, Boxer's final turnaround punch over and over in a custom. So I saw it do 90% plus one time, and it was just like I died, and then the red bar on my life was still draining when the round ended. And so yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Okay. So I gave him the bat signal. Oh, they're in? Where the hell? Oh, they're not. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay.
So Slamtown likes to do, you know, early jump short or the splash right into a grab or a custom to kind of do kind of a 50-50 mix-up. So keep an eye out for that attempt. And then Sprite Mix obviously is going to do everything in his power to use the strong normals for Chun and keep Birdie at bay. You don't want Birdie close to you. So it'll be kind of similar to like a Honda boxing match that you saw in Super Turbo.
Okay, yeah. So we have top tier character versus. I wouldn't typically just say low tier. It's just I think it's just C, just because the least amount of tools except one. The one major tool is the one. It's All right. It's the one that hurts the most, which is the custom. He's got the final custom combo, and he actually has a really high success rate in landing it too. It's the fear with this character, right? I mean,
see, yeah, he keeps coming. See, he's gonna do the splash, and then there we go.
He's dead.
He's
dead. He's dead. He's dead. I'm telling you.
So there is your demonstration of Birdie's custom power.
Yep. Yeah. So
great equalizer.
This is one of those matches where, yeah, you are playing against a Zengi if you don't want him in, because his only activation point is splash into custom. He doesn't have like a guy standing medium kick or a Zengi crouching hard kick to do it from that far of a range. So you have to use your fundamentals against him before like he can even get started.
Yeah, you saw that life just melt away right there. So
Yeah,
Sprite Mix needs to he needs to focus on trying to keep him at bay.
Yep.
I personally would maybe try to use some Alpha Counters and Meter to just keep Birdie away because he's so dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, you got to find the correct anti-airs for his jump. You got to take out his air approach first, and once you do that, you force Birdie to charge up with jumping back splash to get meter. So that's his other entry point. If you do not take him out of the jumps, this is always gonna happen, and he'll get meter really quick doing it too. So this is something to watch out for.
His jump splash is so fast.
Yep. Oh, standing hard kick. Oh, there we go. Crouching hard kick. No.
So now he has custom. You gotta always be on the threat.
Yeah,
Great
he
job.
can also do overhead starter. So it's so dirty, but I mean, at least he has options. Yep.
Great job.
He's charging up, like I said, jump splash. There you go.
Yep. He may open the round with the headbutt. There we go.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch out for that.
Yep.
Yep.
Now he's gonna get meter.
He just scoops her up that way. Get out of here.
He's gonna do a splash into a custom attempt here. So.
Ooh-wee. Nice. Oh no! I thought he was gonna get him, but he didn't push a button. He just kind of like stood there.
Oh, wow.
You know, Sprite Mix actually does know the Chun-Li anti-air custom. I've seen him do it. So I thought he was gonna get it right there. I was like, oh man, nice. And nope, he got scooped.
May have mistimed it right there.
Yeah. Yeah, this stage is beautiful.
Slamtown likes to open with headbutts.
Yeah, he does.
There you go.
Look, you know, yeah. It's probably like to open with. Slamtown likes to open with headbutts. You're absolutely right.
So now he has a meter. He's gonna try it for an attempt. Splash into custom.
Oh, final. Oh my goodness, dude.
Never count Birdie out.
No, dude. This is the one chance warrior, man.
I would just take the throw. It's too scary.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times too, I would just walk in front of his face and force him to activate. Like, just activate it, bro. Just do it. If you hit me with the overhead, oh, good shit, dude. The Galaxy Brain.
And here comes it again. He's gonna attempt another splash. Just block.
Yep. Just block it out. Oh no. Oh, you're running out of resources.
He's coming. She's dead. The damage.
Oh, Sprite Mix.
That is tough.
Yeah, it is real tough, man. Good stuff to Slamtown, man. He's definitely the strongest birdie that plays on Fightcade. The strongest birdie I've played.
I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure.
Easily. So yeah, you saw customs are good, and he just demonstrated the hell out of it. So it's a great equalizer.
Yeah,
All right. So the next match we have Vodka and Dagger G, classic Zengi Guile match. So it would be Zengi versus Charlie or Nash. It's a little difficult getting around the sonic booms, but Zengi does have the advantage of the damage. He has a lot more custom damage than Charlie could dish out. So you'll probably see a typical pace of eating some damage trying to get in, but once you get in, you can land the customs to even things out. So let's see how good Dagger G's defense is trying to keep Zangief out.
All right, they are entered the game. Whoop. Here we go. Man, I love how fast this loads up, dude.
Players are on it.
Yeah, they are.
If the offline tournaments were this smooth, it'd be so easy.
Bro. Oh.
Yep, classic. So let's see if Vodka can get in and get the damage in there.
Sick.
Dagger G, I don't know how long he's been playing Alpha 2, but he has a very, very good Remy in Third Strike. He's played, Guile in Street Fighter 4. He knows how to use this character, so he's transitioned well to Alpha 2, it looks like.
Yeah, I talked to him like, hey, dude, when did you start playing Alpha 2? He goes, oh, I just picked it up like the other week. I'm like, what?
He's like, I just picked it up yesterday on this game already.
And I'm like, it's so dope, right? It's like easy to get into. You have your character archetype, so and he loves it. You know him, dude. He suffers with Remy, okay? So yeah, at least now he has a viable character.
Yeah, and Charlie is good in this game. I think he's like about second, third tier. So yeah, he's picked up a good game to jump into.
Yeah, he's very solid character. And then we already know Zangief is a beast, man. He's another one of the dark horses in this game. I mean, he does have a few tough ones, but his jump-ins. I honestly think that this is one of the best versions of Zengi out of all the Street Fighters, for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, as mentioned, the customs, it complements the thing that he was missing in the other games, right? So people are easily able to get away, and he's able to stop that. And actually, I think this is one of his tougher matches, trying to get in on Charlie.
Oh, he missed it. See, look at that jumping strong. It hits from such a far distance. And Dagger G gets the first one. Yeah, so my man Vodka, he also plays one hell of a Zangief on classic Street Fighter, Hyper Fighting and Super Turbo. So if you ever see him in Fight Cave and you want to get that Zangief practice, definitely hit him up and hit up, of course, my man Mega Man X. Two really, really strong Zangief players. So. And these guys are carrying on their favorite characters to newer versions of Street Fighter.
Definitely. At the start, so it looks like Vodka is having some challenges trying to get in here. You see Charlie's Norm was able to keep him out really well. Oh, it looks like he's missing his power driver. Edged it in with that long reaching jumping fierce. Both playing, this looks like a Street Fighter 2 match, kind of similar to the Chun-Li and Ken match. Not as custom heavy, a lot of standard projectile anti-airs.
Yep. But once Zangief makes Charlie block high, then the party gets started.
And the party just started.
Yo, the damage, dude. Yo, look at the damage.
Look at the damage.
Yeah, dude. Now I would just green hand the Sonic Boom from afar. Because he can jump into a custom. Ooh, and he almost got it too.
Yeah, he would have got the match.
Oh, Dagger G. Oh, he's about to come back. You better custom and do some chip. Oh, okay, lucky. Honestly, before Charlie had meter, it was opportunity to do at least 3 green hands during activation. I would have killed. Woo! It's close.
And Alpha counters are so powerful in this game, so it's a good and safe way to edge out the last bit of damage if they're low on life.
Jumping strong, dude. That's fuck my man Dagger G. He's always charging. Oh, you hit me with a jumping strong? I got flash kick already, ready to go.
Look at all the damage Zengi was trying to get in.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, so Vaca should try to green hand in jumping strong range sometimes. Wow, he just got hit out of what I just said. But anyways, it does. You can stuff Charlie's Sonic Boom with the green hand. Actually, it does have good range.
Yeah, and his Sonic Boom recovery is not as fast as Bao, so it's really hard for him to pursue after that unless he's really far away.
Oh, custom! Why?
Vaca's playing an honest game here.
Yeah, he's playing a real honest game like, oh man, I punish with sweeps. What is this custom business? Yeah. We don't do that here.
Yeah, he's used to classic Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. You gotta add that to the meta, my man. He's got Super Turbo drilled in his head right now. Oh, he jumped.
Yeah. Oh, so now he's I think he's attempting for a jump in super.
Oh, he punched his armpits, dude, with a big ass punch. Ooh. Pushes him back.
Looking like Street Fighter.
Good lariat. Oh no. Yeah, I was telling Dagger he needs to throw like oh no, he needs to throw like an anti-air standing light punch and into flash kicks. Never go into specials first. Because it's weird, like the specials, you don't have, it doesn't have the same properties during custom. Like you lose out to a lot of like standard normals when you initially pop it.
I think there's a little bit of startup.
That too,
yep. Input, yeah. So whereas a normal will be instant. So.
Yep.
So it looks like Vaca should probably try to get some meter and use this great equalizer, but looks like he's not as familiar with that mechanic and opting to use classic supers instead.
Which still hurt with Zangief, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to land. And Dagger is just playing the classic keep away game here, making it very difficult for Zengi to get in, building the wall. Yep. So he's within strike zone, kill range here. If he could land a super custom
Custom's
anything,
coming.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh. He's gonna wake up.
Oh, he tried to power drive him. Oh, okay. I respect the attempt.
Yeah, he almost reached him. Was just outside of the lariat range.
Wow. Man, these guys are fighting, man. It's good. It's good. Dagger G just picked up the game maybe like a week or two ago. No, being honest, maybe about 3 weeks. Veritas, he hasn't been playing for long either, but they're putting on a show, man.
Yeah, and I think Slamtown is also a very young player. In fact, I don't think he was born when D3 was taking place.
Well, that's not really saying much, man. There's a lot of people that weren't born.
Yeah, we're the dinosaurs, so I guess that's true. We're walking with the dinosaurs.
Man. Yeah, Dagger G is definitely having a good rhythm. Until that happens, that's a good start. Yeah, he's starting to do standing. Yeah, it's using different anti-airs too for jumping. A lot of Charlies are afraid to anti-air with like strong or crouching strong, standing medium. So they gotta definitely add that to their arsenal. You can't just like, oh, he jumped over my Sonic Boom, let me do nothing. You gotta make him pay for that.
Yeah, it might be, from his experience with Third Strike, trying to mix up the anti-airs. But yeah, he's definitely using a lot of different moves here and keeping, Vaca guessing. He's in order to get the rhythm on, how to get in the best way.
Very meticulous, man. This is very classic, dude.
Yeah, you can tell these guys are Street Fighter 2 players, right?
Bro, I would have popped custom like 10 times already. I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck this, dude. You throwing Sonic moves? Yeah. Get in there, smell my Russian feet, dude. Do something, man.
Fight fire with fire. Oh, he's getting up there. So yeah, for any new players that are interested in the game, you could see how if you know Street Fighter 2, you could easily get into this game and get a lot of knowledge. And this is a classic textbook example of Street Fighter 2-esque, pace that's in this game. So it's not necessarily all about customs. You could definitely pick that up and add to your arsenal later. But these are fundamentals that you could enjoy the game with.
Yeah, honestly, John, you don't really use a lot of the mechanics unless you have to. You win a lot of matches just by fundamentals alone. Especially when you play Ken, dude. You just make people panic because you're always at the perfect range. So, like what you're saying is completely true about this game, and that is a nice 720 by Vodka. He should have done level 2. Could have got the kill. He had the meter for it. So boom. Will Dagger close it out? Or will Vodka get the could have custom there? Alright, got the jump splash. Ties it up.
Classic Street Fighter.
Classic, dude! He's all, dude, I don't want to use that custom crap, dude. I can beat him with my fists.
Have we seen any alpha counters? I don't think so. I think Vodka should try to at least attempt a custom to keep him honest, because Dagger G is just walking back and forth freely, and that is basically what's controlling the match. So I think Vodka should try to take that away. At least even if he's not able to do it consistently, put the threat in there, and then it will give him a lot more opportunities to jump in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, Dagger's just walking back and forth with he has no fear because he hasn't been custom to low yet. So that's giving him a lot of advantage here.
Oh wow, he interrupted with a crouching jab. Couldn't get the tick throw, jumping medium into the Pod Driver. There he tried it again.
Oh,
nope.
Vodka's coming in. Looks like ST tactics. Jump in knee to super.
Yep. Oh, get off me. Yep.
There
nice.
we go. ST. Yeah. That's what he's familiar with.
Dude, you can't even jump out of that.
No,
you can't. Like, okay, I got hit, but let me try to hold up. Nope. If you do jump knees at a perfect range, it's just like a tick in Super Turbo or Classic. Like you can't jump out. You have to activate custom, or you block and alpha counter.
Yeah, you need to reversal out.
Yeah, you need or reversal. Yes, you're forced. Like that right there. That was a good jump. Really, really good jump.
So they're going to the wire here. He's going to attempt another knee into super. So Dagger's got to try to keep him out.
Oh, that's it. That's
and
a wrap.
There it is. Yep, that's his familiar tactics, and he's able to pull it off. Vodka moves on.
Vodka. See, he's probably laughing his ass off at us. Like, bro,
like, this
dude,
is
let me play how I want to play, okay? We don't need your VACC or your Choi Versals in this bitch. I got this. I'm in top 8. I got this. Don't worry about it.
His name is Zengi for a reason.
Wow, good stuff. And good stuff to Dagger G, man. Dude, for like a couple weeks in, you're leveling
good,
up so
man.
Fast, man.
Yeah. Keep it up, man. He's going to be scary.
Yeah, dude. Like we need all the firepower from every style of character there is in this game, because we're 2021, 20 years into this game. We're always finding out new things. So, okay, so that was 3-2. Let me report that real quick.
So it looks like we're staying in the losers bracket.
Whoops.
And we have Volcanic Akuma versus Slamtown. So we should see a Ken versus Birdie. And you just saw that Birdie go to town. So expect Ken to try to keep him out. and Birdie trying to get, fight his way in at all costs to land that deadly custom. So we should see a lot of explosive damage here.
Yeah, this is one of those matches where I'm gonna tell you straight out. I don't know if he's listening right now. I would kind of spoil it for him, but Shodows give Birdie such a hard time because of two things: Fireball and Crouching Fierce. So crouching Fierce with Shodows, not including dance, it just beats all of Birdie's jump-ins. It requires little to no timing. It's not like Super Turbo where you have to either do standing fierce or crouching fierce or uppercut because you have to switch. But crouching fierce is the all-purpose tool.
Yeah, Shodows No Fierce is very, very good in this game. Very good hitbox and fires up really fast.
Hopefully not. Oh, they did start. Okay. They couldn't help themselves. Okay. All right, well.
All right.
They were in a hurry.
That's Slamtown's opening move, the headbutt. All right. Keep an eye out for jump in custom. Oh, there we go.
Final. Yo, so
overhead.
let me ask you, do you get final every time in the custom, or is he inputting something?
I think he's holding the punches and then the kicks and then alternating the releases and charging. I think that's how he's doing it, but we could ask him.
Damn, that hurts so much, dude.
He got a macro 8 button.
He's got a macro.
Just yeah, and he rarely misses it. Once he gets it going, it's like almost 100% success rate. Oh, good job of avoiding that. Yeah, he is not stopping, he is going in. It doesn't matter how much damage Birdie takes because all he needs is one opening. And right here, one more opportunity here. He's gonna get customed. Oh no!
He tried to. Yeah. So, I keep hearing too that after getting thrown, you can't custom for at least like around 28 frames. Something like that.
Yeah, there's I believe Raph made a video about it. That you cannot do that after certain moves. Special throws are excluded, but regular.
Oh, regular throws. Yep.
Yeah. So you could do Zengi's power driver, and then you could custom right afterwards. But
yeah, that's right.
Other throws you cannot do that. And I think Guy's special bush and throw is exempt. Yeah, if you search the on YouTube, Raph has a good video about it.
Yeah, what the hell is Raph, dude? He should have entered. Raph is an amazing Chun-Li player. Really good.
He won the last impromptu tournament that he did. So.
Ooh, that's an Old Testament uppercut right there. Nice.
Yeah, so surprisingly, Volcano Kuma is not sitting back. He is going in, which is not what I would expect. And so now Slamtown's going to jump back fierce until he gets meter. And then once he gets meter, then... Oh, so now he's going to go in and attempt it. And he's dead.
Oh, he's not dead.
Oh, he has one.
Oh, he's not dead.
Pixel. Oh, no.
He's got me. Oh, wow.
Wow. Just out of range. I guess fitting to his name, he's bringing the fight to Slamtown instead of staying away. Usually I cower away in the corner because his custom is so scary.
Yeah, start off with chip and stay there with crouching fierce and anti-air, all the jumping. Standing medium kick it too. Yeah, that's like Ken is top tier, dude. He's just got those extra little things that Ryu doesn't.
All the tools. Yeah. And here comes Birdie.
Oh, you're caught standing?
No, the life.
You caught standing, bro? Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
So now is the time to pressure Birdie because he has no meter. But, I mean, Ken has no life to mess with, so not sure what he's going to do.
Oh no, too far. Oh, that would have... he would have equalized it right there, but just barely missed.
Ken's really aggressive. So now he needs to charge his meter. Yeah, he's building a fight turn. Yeah, and Birdie's low fierce is one of his best normals. Comes out very, very fast right there, the double hit.
Yeah.
So you'll see him kind of throw that out a lot. Now he has...
Try to jump in custom. Oh, he evaded a couple things. It was pretty good. Slam Town.
Wow, they don't know what blocking is. This looks like like balls to the wall third strike match. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on being in your face.
Yeah, he's okay with scrambling because he wins most of the encounters with fierce, and then you have to worry if he has meter too because he can connect a splash into it. It's fairly easy to do.
Yeah, the damage is on his side, so he wants to scramble.
Oh yeah. Look, he almost has a full bar. It's like one more splash. Yeah, okay, there. So he's got meter.
Alright, so now watch for custom.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Just
30% gone. Done. Maybe even more.
Now Volcanic gets to press the attack. He has advantage for a little short while until he gets meter, and he's trying to do that. Slam Town almost has it, and he has it.
Ooh. Oh man. Wow, jumping hard kick.
Good.
Wow, good anticipation. That was really good.
He edged that out. Headbutt.
Hey, he waited that time, okay?
He waited. Yeah, good job.
He waited.
Oh,
you got hit, John.
No.
Just face it, you got hit.
I got it. Alright, he has too much meter. He's gonna do a splash into custom here.
Get off me.
Oh, he might save his meter for the next round.
Yeah, he's definitely saving meter.
Headbutt his way to victory.
Doesn't have to do much. Final. Oh, he could have got custom there, but Volcanic Kuma is just saving his meter too.
Yeah.
I call it a battery round every time. It's alright, can't kill you. Just gonna save it.
Yeah.
Custom, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
Oh, great.
Overhead, yep.
Lost.
Yeah, he got something off of it.
Except to converge.
Oh, that's free chip. Oh, he misses custom. He could have activated it right there. Could have closed it out.
He's gonna attempt it right here. So can Volcanic keep him out? Oh,
yeah, he baited it. Custom. There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Boom.
The power of the custom. Slam Town. Bullying his way in through the bracket. Who could stop that beast?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the top 8 looks at it and are like, man, I gotta play this freaking crazy high damage custom character.
It's very interesting because right before we saw Vodka versus Dagger, a classic kind of clean Street Fighter 2-esque match, and then you see that and it's just like custom city, right? So that's probably one of the best things and most fun things about Alpha 2 is you have a lot of ways to use meter, right? You have custom, you have super, you have alpha counters, so you could play the game, in a variety of ways, which keeps it, very fun and interesting.
Yeah, before we go into the next match, I just want to let you guys know about the Street Fighter Alpha 2 match arena. Let me post that up real quick. All right, so yeah, we got $68.31 into the prize pool right now. 100% of this goes to the players. Top 3 gets the cash. So I'm not sure if there's if the code still works. You can type in WNF2021 SFA2 and pop it in there when you hit contribute. If you don't want to do that way or it's full, then you can follow the sponsor quest on the right. Either follow Rig, G Fuel, there's Click Quest, Twitter quests, and all types of quests, man. It's open world, baby. So it's much appreciated if you do. If not, it's all good. Enjoy the show. We're having such a great time, with Alpha 2. It's 20-plus-year-old game, and it's great to see the new blood playing it. Here with my man John Choi. We're gonna get the next match underway. It's gonna be Bunny Conda versus a Vodka. Let me.
So, Guy versus Zengi, and this is going to be polarizing styles, right? Bunny Conda is more of the kind of the new tech, a lot of customs, a lot of high, fast-paced, explosive damage. Vodka is, more accustomed to the Street Fighter 2 world, so he plays more classic Zengi, slowly inching his way in, trying to use supers. So, let's see what comes out of this.
Okay. All right. Get the match going. Bunny Conda. Oh, swap the names. Again. Okay.
Oh.
I like this.
Trying to keep it interesting.
I like this.
Gen is a very cool character, but a lot of work in this game. He's very, very hard to use. I used him for a little bit, and man, it's like a lot. Oh.
Yo, you got those?
Wow.
You got level 150%, dude? Okay. Oh, mind you that Bunny Conda plays on keyboard. Okay, he plays on keyboard, not a hitbox, not a control pad or a fight stick. Keyboard.
I can't even imagine that.
I mean, what is he using? Spacebar, ASDF, what? I don't know, man.
Imagine all the macros you could have on keyboard. You have 50 keys at your disposal.
Yeah, oh yeah, good luck, man. On this game? Classic, I understand. You got one button for uppercut. With this, you got to time it. He still's got to intertwine the buttons.
Man. Wow.
Yo, I'm in awe, dude.
So for people that don't know, Gen's uppercut is very unique in moveset because each press you have to do it slightly faster than the previous press. So there's a slight rhythm. There's a very tight rhythm to it, and it's very, very difficult to get all the hits. In Alpha 2, it's near impossible. In Alpha 3, they loosen it up a little bit, but it's still difficult. So if you ever see someone just landing outside of a custom all the hits of the kicks, then you got to give them some props because it's very.
Oh hell yeah, dude! It is so hard. It's harder to do the timed uppercut multiple hits again in Alpha 2. Alpha 3 is much easier. So they definitely changed it. Actually, I saw Boss last night playing Alpha 2 Gold. Over there is Alpha 02 whatever, 02 Alpha whatever. But he even said that they made it simpler in that update. So
yeah, because it's so hard in this version.
yeah, you played a lot of Gen.
Yeah,
in Alpha 3
I liked it, but it was so hard.
Oh man!
Look at the damage.
Yeah, Vodka says, "I don't care, man. Let me delete this character. This is not a Street Fighter character. I'm a Street Fighter character."
So you saw Bunny doing a lot of crazy things, a lot of fast action. Then Vodka just said, "I'm just gonna power you," and just equalize it all. So now Bunny's going back to his signature character.
Yeah, I gotta study this match a bit more, man, because when Guy has this going on, Zangief can't really do much except alpha counter. He doesn't have a reversal, like a reliable invincible reversal. So, and trying to reverse a power driver is you're gonna get hit out of that.
Yeah, you might be custom too. Showing us the power of that long range custom right there. Oh, very good. I think that's the first time I saw Vodka using the alpha counter to get out of trouble. But Bunny is relentless. He's not letting him out of the corner. And he's bringing the fight.
Oh, what if he gets sucked in, dude? I'm waiting for the 720.
Yeah, I think Vodka is doing a Hail Mary here.
He's not doing alpha counters. He's not doing customs. So there we go.
lands
Oh,
it-
he got shut down. That's the first time I seen him do custom.
Yeah. I think he was waiting for the 720, but he was like, "Oh, it's not gonna work."
It's
let me
not
throw
gonna
this
work.
out." Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's you guys got to remember, like in Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, you can kind of like mash the reversals out. It's harder to mash them out in these games. You still have to time. You have to time it, so nothing may come out.
Yeah, Street Fighter 4 started the mechanics, so if you want to uppercut, you could mash down forward, punch over and over, and then as soon as there's opening, it'll come out. But these old games do not have that latency, so you have to be accurate.
Yep.
So in pressure situations like this, it's a lot more difficult to get out of than the newer titles.
Yeah. So the best thing to do is do the versus physical grounded attacks. You should do the punch alpha counter with Zengi. From far away, do the kick one because it reaches a decent range, but the punch catches really fast.
And if you land the punch alpha counter, you could do an attempt jumping knee to power driver. So that's another good thing about that punch alpha counter.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, these pesky kids, man. See what they're doing to the old school players. See? Well, I'm gonna use all my customs and all my delightfulnesses. So.
Bunny demonstrating why Guy is so explosive. With that standing medium kick reaches so far. Even at level 1, he's always a danger of hitting you, no matter what you're doing. So Vodka's trying to stand his ground, but yeah, Bunny Konda's not letting him up.
I just keep him there. Jump early knees. Just do it. Let him burn his meter. A lot of times too, if I have a big lead, just so I can I let you burn meter many times so I can just keep you defenseless. Because I'll have level 3 and you have nothing. It's like the same philosophy I have with Ryu. Like if I fight against Ken, I shouldn't be afraid of his alpha counter. I'll just let him hit me. Because by the time he uses it, I'll have level 2. And then he can't throw fireball, he can't whip anything. I can apply more damage.
Yeah, that's the meta game where all about meter management, how you want to kind of spend your meter, right? You could be conservative, try to save it up. You could sacrifice life for the meter. Once again, this game allows you to use meter a lot of different ways, so that's a key thing to learn as you progress in this game.
Jumping roundhouse.
Wow, interesting opening. And there's the textbook anti-air. Bunny is so good at that.
Yep. Preemptive. You gotta jump out, man. Jump off the wall. Because you know, Zengi's protector of the Russian skies super sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't protect anything. Yeah, Zangief's anti-air super, unfortunately, is not very good. Misses a lot of the times.
Alright, Vodka, man. Oh, he had his opportunity right there. Good block.
He's close enough, so he could try to edge this one out.
Oh, whatever. Crouching strong.
Wow,
is he gonna do elbow? Oh, nice anti-air, standing light. And Bunny Konda takes
showing us, he knows the matchup, he knows the moves. Great anti-air to edge out that victory.
All right.
Now we're moving back to the winner's bracket.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the winners bracket for winners finals first before we go into loser semis. Okay, so this is gonna be Ocx Ryder versus Veritas. So let me get them situated.
Now we know Veritas is probably gonna stick to Chun-Li as we saw. OCX, we already saw several characters from him, so not sure who's gonna pull out. I do think Rolento's probably a good character choice for Chun-Li, so expect to see some of that. I don't think Zengi fares as well. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let them know to go. Okay, yeah, they're starting. Pop. Ah,
Charlie, yeah.
Charlie.
Rolento and Charlie, I believe, are his staple characters for most of the cast.
Yeah, he can also play Adon, Bison.
He plays like half the cast.
Geef. Yeah, he can play Chun-Li as well. But yeah, he's definitely most comfortable with Charlie. And Charlie actually has an unblockable too. So if he from a certain range, if he alpha counters you with kick, he gets an unblockable. It's so dirty. Also, if you don't tech roll after his custom combo that hits, then he can also land another unblockable there to you. It's so dirty.
Yeah, this game has some situations where your attacks hit on the first frame, especially after alpha counter and you do the cross-up. So, those are situations where the game doesn't have enough time to register a block. So sometimes it just becomes an unblockable. And that's an example right there. When they're flipping up like that, you have a lot of time to set up for a cross-up attempt because you can't tech roll after an alpha counter knockdown. So Charlie has that, Akuma has that, a few characters have things like that.
Akuma. That dirty character. Yeah, I gotta start playing Akuma a little bit more because I need to show how dirty he is. There is some Akuma players, but dude, he has much more to offer than people would suspect.
Yeah. If Boss had a better connection, you could see he really knows how to use that character as well.
Yeah, you see how Veritas rolled immediately? He didn't want to deal with any unblockable attempts at all. Boom! Oh, no anti-air custom. I'm telling you, it's one of the things that the players should add to their game. Because you can't give up free jump-ins when you're fully stocked.
Yeah, it's key in this game to keep them off of you, and that's probably one of the things that Chun-Li is lacking, right? She has everything else, but that's one of her tools. And Charlie, I think his custom doesn't do as much damage, but as we talked about, this alpha counter could set up for that unblockable, so he has a lot of ways to use this meter. It looks like Veritas doesn't really know how to get in. He's a little perplexed right now.
So boom! Yeah, dude, OC Ryder is playing so solid. Oh, good jump in custom.
Yeah, he should do that more. The only drawback is when you jump in like that, you lose a lot of time, so your customs won't do as much damage. But OCX, his anti-air is still on point. I think Veritas has to just sacrifice a little of that meter to get in. So it looks like he is sticking with Chun-Li. I think Veritas should try to stick back more. He's losing a lot of damage going in. He doesn't necessarily have to go in until he is fully stocked. So I would kind of sit back a little bit. Yeah. He's bringing the fight to OCX, and OCX is just taking advantage with all the counters here.
Yeah, resets the position, locks him in. He's still got a custom. Ooh, didn't get through.
Yeah, there's no need for Veritas to come in, but I think he's just so accustomed to going after people. OCX playing a textbook, just using all the meter to keep him out. Veritas looks like he doesn't have much of an answer for the situation here.
Oh no!
Wow.
Damn, that was a quick escape. Burp.
Just textbook. No fancy tricks, just keeping him out. So great play by OCX, showing us what Charlie is capable of.
Yeah, that was just straight up fundamentals, and if he needed to use custom, great. If he didn't, he controlled the pace of the match. I did overhear that Charlie actually doesn't do that bad versus Chun-Li because it's one of the characters she has to like chase.
Go after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he demonstrated that well.
Okay, so
Now
that
we're
was a
back
3-0.
to-
We haven't had a 3-0 in a minute. Man, OC Ryder's just ready. All right, so now we're going to get into
Loser side.
Loser side Slamtown versus Bunny Conda.
Oh, this is going to be an epic match. As you guys saw earlier, they both have affinity to the high explosive damage custom.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, just watch the life bars melt away in the blink of an eye. It's going to be an explosive match. Very opposite of what we just saw in the previous match.
Yeah, these guys are not shy to the custom combos, dude. They will build meter and just let it rip. Very explosive, like you said. I honestly think Guy just annihilates Birdie. It's just way too hard for Birdie to like. He gets punished by the time that Bunny Conda by the time Guy gets meter one time. Birdie can't whiff anything. He can't even do bull rushes. And then Crouching Strong is actually reliable anti-air versus Birdie. And then, of course, he has this custom combo anti-air. And not to mention the run stop pressure. Birdie has nothing against that.
That they're playing? Yeah, I think Guy could smother Birdie before he has a chance to get his openings.
Yep.
So let's see if, Slamtown could equalize it by landing the big damage.
So one of the things about like Slamtown though, he's definitely not scared. Like he will go for the scrambles because he has to. So and that's what makes Birdie so scary. If you scramble just enough for him to sneak in a custom, it's over. Yeah. Oh, so Guy's overhead, if he's close enough, the first part does almost as much as a dragon punch. It hurts so much. It's pretty wild.
Bunny's doing a great job keeping him out. But Slamtown has full bars, so all of that life right there, that could be gone. So
Oh, what a counter custom. Got him.
yeah, that was like in 10 seconds. So as we thought, this is gonna be a very fast-paced matchup.
Look at the damage. The damage. I mean, Birdie still does more custom combo damage. Oh, okay, Sodom.
Oh, he is switching it up.
Yeah, Slamtown also plays Sodom, and he also plays Zengi.
Plays all the big characters.
Yeah, he does. The big love. He likes the characters, as Mike would say, the big bodies, the big bodies. Oh no! That's the only thing. Sodom doesn't do that much damage with his custom. But
but he has an excellent cross-up.
excellent cross-up. He also has an unblockable with jumping light. He's got great range. He's got the magic throw like this.
He tricked him.
Yep.
Jump back into 720.
Yep. The magic. So that 720 reaches farther than it seems. If you're not already jumping, he'll grab you.
Oh, he's got tricks up his sleeve here.
Yeah, and he's somewhat of a tall character, so if you don't like, he's doing the rug burn. Yeah, the rug burn is so awesome. But since he's a tall character and you don't get a deep jump in, he can quickly throw you. So, and his throw loops are pretty nasty. There's another one. Oh, okay. He activated custom. There you go.
He reversed out. Yeah, that was the only way out. He could not have jumped out. So luckily he had level 2 to get out of that.
Yeah.
Let's see if Slamtown could pull something out here. Too much. Oh, but now he has no more juice. So what is he gonna do here?
You get a crouching strong.
By attrition. So it looks like he's fared a bit better than Birdie, but
it's still rough, man.
He wasn't in danger at any point. So I think he's gotta think hard about his potential last match of the tournament. I think he might go back to his signature character.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, go with what you're comfortable with, and then check, check the footage, see what you can work on. That's really important when you are training for these tournaments. Always look at what you can work on and what your bad habits are. It sucks to watch your own footage that you lose in, but it's necessary. You gotta see what your shortcomings are.
Yeah, 5K makes that really easy. So. Yeah, he's getting smothered here. By the time he has meter, he's already dead. So looks like it's not, looking good for Slamtown here. So hopefully he could get the damage in before Bunny starts his offensive.
Ew. Now he's ready.
Custom. Now it's a
So
race
dirty.
to get meter, before you get pummeled by the traps.
Oh yeah, that's a punish.
Oh, they both have meter. They're gonna both activate. Yep.
All of this on keyboard too, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, as we said, that was gonna be explosive and true to the word.
Explosive. All right, so good stuff to Slamtown for showing us the hardcore birdie. I mean, it's good practice for us. Honestly, I thought the character was absolute trash, and you've definitely made him a force to be reckoned with that custom. Like you're never out of the match, and it's even though like I play some on C. Whenever we play, I always have to freaking worry about that. I can't make mistakes.
You can't ever be complacent. So if you want to see how the power of customs, Slamtown just demonstrated that right there.
All right, next.
So now we have Bunny Conda versus Veritas. So Chun-Li versus Guy. Veritas will try to keep him out as much as possible, and then Bunny's gonna bring the fight to him. So it should be a medium-paced match. A bit slower than what we just saw. So let's see if Veritas could keep him out and on his road to victory here.
Yeah, I played Veritas a lot in the Guy matchup, just to see how I can open him up. Because Guy can't anti-air Chun-Li unless you need meter. Oh, okay, he's opting to play Ryu instead.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. This is a little bit more comfortable because
it's really more classic Street Fighter.
Yeah, this is more classic. Yeah.
And I believe these guys have played each other a lot, so I think maybe he feels more comfortable with Ryu than Guy.
Oh man, clean, papa. Yep, sweet for the protection.
Looks like Veritas is getting a little impatient here.
Yeah, you can't throw too many fireballs at a closer range because Veritas could activate custom, go right through it, and steal the round away. But there, he needed an anti-air custom, or even the Kikosho super. That actually does pretty decent damage for anti-air.
Yeah, but you gotta be really fast to pull that off.
Come on, John. These are kids, dude. They can do it. We used to do it back in the day. It's their turn.
Time's running out, so let's see what he...
Oh!
Oh, he went for it.
You try to get sneaky with that. I respect it. I mean, it's still
Yeah,
a classic game. It forces a quick decision. So he tried it, made a play.
Bunny's doing really well using fundamentals to keep him out. Yeah, so he was able to use the meter to put an uppercut, but you lose a lot of damage in exchange. So one good jump in and opening should close this out.
Oh god, I'm went straight for the crouching roundhouse into up kicks.
Yeah, that is critical to learn.
Yeah, it is.
Against all
right now I would make it rain. Make it rain with fireballs. Just
yeah, because Chun-Li doesn't have much meter, so this is where you have advantage and you risk your risk is low about taking damage against anti-fireball. So.
Yeah, even now I would just let her burn alpha counters versus me, because I would have so much of a lead. It just makes it that much too much of a deficit to come back. But yeah, okay, now he has a lot of custom power to come at least almost equalize it. He
trying to inch his way in. Can he do it? Oh. And Bunny's gonna have one more meter.
Get off me. Wow.
Yeah, looks like you could tell they played each other a lot and know each other's tendencies. Choosing the Bison stage.
This stage is gorgeous, man. Love it.
So Alpha 2 has a built-in stage select. You just hover over the character and then hold start for 2 seconds, and then you can pick your character. So it's a great feature here.
Alpha 3 have that?
Alpha 3 does not have that.
So dumb. That's another reason why Alpha 2 is the GOAT. We'll save that conversation for another day. All right, Bunny Conda playing super solid. Uppercut, yes, nice. Chip,
just playing classic Street Fighter here. Nothing fancy, just good old fireball uppercut game and getting a ton of mileage out of it.
Dude, on keyboard, John.
I want to see a setup. I want to see what it looks like.
Same. Look at that, man. He throws custom fireballs faster than I can, man. On keyboard, it's crazy. He does it like the combo videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
So talented.
Wow. So Veritas having trouble getting in, and his customs aren't getting him much mileage. So I think at this point I would maybe switch it up and say I'm gonna go in, block a fireball and alpha counter to get the knockdown, and then pressure.
Yep. He needs to change up the battle plan, because the force of, like I said, the activation points aren't as
it's not as threatening.
Yeah, they're not as threatening with Chun-Li. Like, you have to get a hard read, or the player just makes a poor decision. This is a typical custom through your fireball or jump in custom.
And then the neutral, she is not gonna win this, right? Ryu's fireball game is too good. So,
oh, you messed up! Oh, what? What an exchange! What's going on? 7-6.
Tournament nerve.
Tournament nerves. There it is.
Oh, there.
Crouching meeting kick. Yeah.
He was coming in.
Wow. Veritas staying alive, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing this neutral game too much. Ryu gets too much advantage.
Broken.
Oh, yeah, so it looks like he's waiting for the alpha counter, but was just a little out of range there.
Yeah, I think he's listening to you, John. He's like, hey, man, this guy knows his stuff. Yeah. Alpha counter to a free side exchange with the knee drop.
Yeah, keep doing the alpha counters. Take away his fireball here, right, on Tweakits.
Exactly.
Yeah, so now Chun-Li's in a good position.
Very good, very good.
Oh man, those macro fireballs are so good.
Wow.
All right, so Veritas is switching it up and it's worked out for him. So I think he should keep up that same game plan. Use the meters for alpha counter knockdowns because customs weren't working out.
Opt to see
Sticking to Ryu.
choosing Ryu, huh? Okay. Comfortable. Yep, rush him down. Oh no! You got a good jump in, but couldn't continue the combo. Oh man, you got those anti-air customs too?
Yeah, he is the king of that.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have much life to spare, so he went for he missed the last hit.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, wow. Macros.
Yo, Hyper Viper Beam, dude. Wow. Dude, yo, can you do it that fast?
Hell no. Maybe I should get a keyboard.
Yeah, you probably need a keyboard to do that, dude.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Keyboard's the way.
Yo, hey, he's got to take a picture of his setup, yo. I'm going to ask him after this. And he's going to be like, no, dude, I'm going to save that shit for nationals. Wow, that is so crazy. Dude, that did a grip of chip too, dude.
Yeah, see, Veritas has it. It's working. No need to go in. Just use alpha counters. There you go. Switch it up. Put him into the corner. Yeah,
He's got to use medium punch DP if he wants to hit Chun-Li's crouching medium kick. I saw him get stuffed. Nice. Veritas is...
He's turned it around.
Yeah,
he's got his rhythm now.
Yeah, he's playing. He's definitely playing a bit more calm. You know, he's not panicking in the scrambles as much.
Yeah, that was his shortfall in the first game. See, so now Bunny's going after him, and trying to wade through the attacks, eating damage.
You should also think about doing level 2 kick super through the fireballs if he's not cussing it. Oh, that was a good custom. That was an amazing custom.
Yeah, great save. Sacrificed a bit of damage, but oh wow, he's going in.
Yeah, dude, he opened him up. Oh, medium punch. He heard me. He's all vaya con Dios.
I think they're listening.
Yeah, he is. He's all, he told me to do medium punch uppercut. I got you, old man. I got you.
Oh, this is going to be a tricky situation here. So one good read. There you go.
Oh, what a bait!
Oh.
What a bait!
Great.
Veritas is up 2-1. Is the guy coming out, or is he gonna stick to Ryu?
I think he's gonna go to Guy. He's going to Guy. I feel it.
You feel it, or is there? Okay.
Yep. You go with what you know.
All right, man. I trained him enough for this matchup, so let's see if he got to. Because Chun-Li can rush Guy down.
Yeah, her normals are so good.
Yeah, she can just jump on him with fierce. Oh, now he can. Now she can, because he has custom. But now you got to deal with this. She can't throw fireballs anymore.
There's the Bunny Conda special.
The fireballs is gonna get custom. Oh,
the
not
run
anymore.
pressure. Oh.
See, I actually do not like using alpha counters with Guy. Custom is too important.
So now, Bunny has 2.5 bars, so he could custom through a fireball from really far away.
Oh, yeah.
So Veritas has to watch out with this low forward fireball counter. Oh, got him to burn it, so he's safe to do fireballs for a while.
Yeah, but Guy does get the damage boost since he's down a round in round 2. So Guy does a grip more damage when he does his custom or his overhead. If he hits with the run stop pressure too. He's just rushing down with the custom.
Yeah. Veritas is just taking it all patiently.
Oh, good block. Lucky block actually didn't get hit by that. saw the blowback, but too late on that. Yeah, you can't custom level 1 versus light punch fireball. I told Veritas about that. There's no way you can custom through that. Oh no! He messed up his OS. He messed it up. That was it. He meant to do crouching medium kick into Tatsu.
To Hurricane.
But he missed the he did it too late, and then just the Tatsu came out.
It's turned
Oh, wow.
Veritas turned it around and, you know, slowed up his style and was able to counter and close it out.
All right. So we got the grand finals match coming up. But,
CS waiting comfortably in the winners.
Yeah, but before we go into that, one more time, guys. We got a matcherino for Street Fighter Alpha 2. It's at $69. All right, let me refresh. Yep, it's at $69. So if you guys want to contribute, 100% of the proceeds go to the players. So top 3 payout. It's a free entry tournament, so it definitely goes to them for supporting the scene and giving them something, a little bit of incentive to play and have fun. And if you don't want to donate or use the coupon codes, there are sponsor quests on the right side. Like you can follow Rig Gaming, G Fuel, Click Quest, Twitter Quest, Twitch Quest, and all the damn quests on the right. It's a bunch of quests. So there's a bunch of quests that you can contribute to. So we appreciate everybody that has already donated thus far. You guys are keeping the dream alive, and these guys can probably order some Uber Eats afterwards. So I mean, we are still in the lockdown in various places, and hopefully one day soon we'll get back to the live action. But without further ado, let me get
finals.
Yeah, let me get the finals. Go.
OCX played Veritas just before this and demonstrated, what he could do with Charlie versus Chun-Li. So most likely he will probably stick to that again. But since he won so definitively, maybe he might feel a little bit of wiggle room to try some other characters. We'll see.
All right. Oops, not that match. This match. All right. Let's get it.
Grand finals. It's gonna be Chun-Li Charlie.
Oh,
and
it's your character, dude.
OCX is like, I got wiggle room, so I could play whoever I want.
We will probably see multiple characters if he does give up some games. So don't be surprised if Bison comes out, Rolenta, Charlie again.
He's got his bag of tricks is deep.
Oh yeah, dude. Of course, dude. This is Southern Hills Golfland.
Dirty OC.
Yeah, dude. He plays in my school, man. The school of Rushdown, dude. And speaking of, already in Chun-Li's face. Round 2.
Now he almost has level 3, so Chun-Li has to be worried about throwing fireballs shortly.
Yeah, Alpha Counter still hurt, even though Ken doesn't have the damage boost. it's just so good. Look at that. Pop.
Yeah. Ken's Alpha Counter is just
again.
Special.
Again. Forced the custom from Veritas. So OC Ryder can win. It's custom? Oh, okay.
Well,
not bad.
Good job smothering him before he could get more meter. So OCS is choosing to go an Alpha Counter heavy game rather than doing customs, which is definitely viable with Ken because he has the most damaging Alpha Counter in the game. And look at that range, right? So Ken is a very versatile character.
Yep. Oh, yep, chip. Ooh, okay. Wow. Oh no, he's gonna get one
scramble. He's gonna Alpha Counter again. Oh, he could kill him here.
Uh-oh. Ooh! wow!
Snuck it in.
Sick!
Caught him sleeping.
Dude, all Canada do is wake up Super. What? Ryder, wake up, man. Wake up. You definitely would have woke up in Super. I know you, man.
So now he's back to Charlie. So looks like, you know, he didn't beat him 3-0. Yeah, he did. So let's see if Veritas has an answer for his Charlie here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Dude, look at that. The school of rushdown, and he still freaking rushes down with Charlie. So good.
He knows the matchups.
Sick boom. Oh, he missed the alpha. There he goes. Gets it. Nope, not in range to get the unblockable.
Veritas doesn't know what he should be doing here.
Oh, nope. Yeah, he's totally fishing for the unblockable. What a dirty guy. Boom. Oh, get it.
He has enough likely that he was smart and just saved the meter.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't going to overextend at all. Yeah, see, like, you would think you're going to play, like, the Guile character as defensive. You don't have to. I mean, look how he's playing versus one of the best characters in the game. He's so aggressive.
He is in his head.
Yeah.
He's not sure what to do. Oh man, that step kick. Wow, he doesn't care.
Dude, he's non-stop, man. He's a machine.
Hey, dude.
Dios mío!
Could you stop this train?
Wow.
Wow. That was very definitive. Veritas needs a new game plan. He needs to get out of that corner. His win coach just said, "Are you always so slow?"
Versus Chun-Li, one of the fastest characters in the game. It's alright, you know, it's still doable. Veritas is he's come a long way. You know, he plays a lot. He plays anybody that wants a challenge, so it's cool if you guys want to learn the Chun-Li matchup, just ask for him. So, and he hasn't really been playing for that long, and he's in grand finals.
Yeah, no, I mean, look at all the skill. I think OCS is just, you know, on a different level here, but, you know, Veritas will quickly learn and come back.
Oh yeah. So he definitely take this opportunity to check the replays and, you know, see what we're talking about that needs adjusting, and definitely he needs to get out of the corner. He needs to do anti-air custom for sure. He's missing the boat on those. Custom versus fireballs also works, so he's not doing any of those. He's doing mainly physical attacks up close. So boom! Oh, good counter custom.
Wow. And so it looks like Veritas is not getting much use out of going in. So I would try maybe sitting back and trying to force an OCS to come to him. Right? Because he keeps going in and opening up all the opportunities for OCS to counter.
Oh, he's trying to bait the custom, I see. OC Ryder, he's thinking about the layers here.
Himself.
Yeah. Okay, he made him burn the meter. Oh, what? Crouching strong anti-air there? Wow.
So he's on tournament point now?
Yeah.
Tournament game?
Tournament point. Or tournament game for OC Ryder. This is definitely one of his best characters in his arsenal. He plays a lot of these characters. Even Dalston, man. I've seen him play whatever. But Charlie definitely has a good rhythm. He has great direction.
Yeah,
rushes down. Dagger G, the notes. Check this out. This is your man's This is what he's capable of. All right, Veritas is off to a great start, keeping him in the corner, and now he's just got to go toe to toe. Oh, he needs to, standing fierce from far is good anti-air with Chun-Li. He needs to apply that.
Concept.
Oh, no fierce there. Oh, he's scared of the jump-in custom. Okay, got him. He's done. Got him.
Yeah. So I think he should keep that up. Let's sit back and have OCX bring the fight to him. He's faring a lot better this way.
Sick boom.
Yeah, he's a little bit hesitant for the right reasons. He's on his corner to the wall right now, so.
Yeah. And Charlie with the damage boost as well.
It's relentless.
Over. That's overhead kick in this game.
That's an overhead, guys, but once in this game, even if you get hit by it, you could custom right back. So remember that.
Yeah, there's
if you don't die.
Silly moves in this game that, like even Rolento standing fierce.
Rolento stand fierce, yeah, that one sucks. You hit them and they hit you right back.
That's
poor,
pretty lame.
Poor design. So this could be the tournament round here, and looks like Veritas hasn't figured out a game plan. And OCS is just doing whatever he wants to do.
Oh, that's it.
And I think that's it.
That's it. That's he won that with the quickness. Oh, I'm out. Bam. Yeah, well, congratulations to OCX Ryder for winning our first Street Fighter Alpha 2 tournament. He was one of the favorites to win. Definitely, shows his presence to see who he is in the scene. He is from SoCal. He's my neighbor. He's played at Southern Hills Golfland with me, Watson, and if you have the Alpha 2 book, he's actually in the page of our group page, picture shot. He's on there. He's that little kid in there. So he's been playing that long. So it's always great to have him, compete. And he also won Justin's tournament too. That one was like huge pop bonus, man.
I think it was the biggest tournament last year, right?
Yep.
So
that's the biggest tournament. So.
So he's
well,
the
John,
one to look out for. Yeah.
That was Super Turbo and Alpha 2. Also, shout outs to Veritas for placing second and Bunny Conda for third. So I'll contact you guys for and then top 3 also for Super Turbo. I'll contact you guys for the Matcherino distribution because you guys are awarded the top 3 payout for that. And Street Fighter 5 is coming up next, but even before we get that, man, I want to say my humbly thanks to my man John Choi for sitting here through 3 hours plus of Alpha 2 and Super Turbo, man. Thank you so much for coming on, dude.
Thank you for the opportunity. I had a lot of fun. I got a great newfound respect for all the commentators out there. This is a ton of work. Might be my last time. And yeah, hats off to you guys for sitting through. I mean, NCR, I see you guys sitting there for like 12 hours. Like, I can't even imagine that. I did a few hours here and I'm tired. It feels like I'm ran a marathon. So thanks to all the commentators, all the streamers, and everybody out there that's keeping the scene going. And of course, you, Mr. Valle, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, and then also shout outs to Riz1 for streaming the qualifiers last night, Hokuto for rounding up the players, and the Super Turbo community and the Alpha 2 community as well. Sprite Mix, he has a Discord. They both actually have a Discord. Sprite Mix has an Alpha 2 Discord if you guys want to jump on there. Great Alpha 2 community. We all talk in there sometimes and try to get matches on Fightcade. Because Fightcade, there is a chat in there, but it's just quick and go. It's not really like the community aspect yet. The Discord portion is. So you guys are more than welcome to shield the Discord link in there. You guys are awesome. And John, I don't want to keep you waiting anymore. Street Fighter 5 is next. So guys, stay tuned. We're gonna get to Street Fighter 5. See you in a little bit. Peace out, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.